Hello friend, how is it going? Welcome back to Total Maintenance YouTube channel. In this video I would like to share with you how I was able to remove this quarter window glass, and it will be without purchasing any special tools, unless you consider this putty knife special tool. But I'm assuming most of you have something like this laying around in your garage. I didn't expect I will ever be removing or replacing quarter window or any car in the future, so I didn't want to invest like $40 for a special dedicated tool. I looked for a bunch of other tools through my toolboxes and all around the garage, and at the end this was the winner, this putty knife. It's a nice steel, thin. Here you can see the detail of this quarter window, and if you watch other videos you will learn that the pros are basically coming from here. They have that super long tool which will cut all that adhesive holding this quarter window. I filmed that entire process for you while I was doing it, and then I put the footage in my iMovie and it miraculously disappeared and I lost it all. So I just want to show you how I did it, but you will not see my sweat because you are losing a lot of power. I was really inside of the vehicle sweating really heavily. It takes some power from you to cut that adhesive. It's very strong. Let's go and start it. So after research and watching the pros with their special tools, I also started from here. So you can easily lift this rubber and then you start entering this steel part of that knife and try to separate that adhesive, cut through that adhesive, so the window, the glass will start getting free. And this whole line was probably the easiest. After that I had to hop inside. Little note, if you want to be extra safe, when the adhesive will be cut, you don't want that window to fall out and on the ground and break, so you can put few strips of a tape which will hold it in the place. But there are special holders on the other side. I will show you right now. So this is one of them. You can see that little orange thing which nicely holds it. It's glued to the glass. There was one more down there in the back, but I had to cut it off because I was unable, in that cramped space, I was unable to cut that adhesive using here this tool. So what did I do? I had this area basically separated. The adhesive was cut from the outside, and here was that sweaty work. I placed this knife towards to the glass all the way, and I started cutting through that adhesive. And as I said, this is not sharpest tool, so it was pretty difficult, but it's doable. Also you can see missing all that trim because it was part of my body work. I needed access through this window for me to reach inside and hold the dolly against the hammer when I was performing the body work. So for me maybe it was a little bit easier because this paneling is missing here, but you just follow the glass, so it should be almost identical. Now, as I said, when I was coming here, I couldn't really cut around that. There was still holding. I was afraid when I kept coming outside, I couldn't separate and pull that window away from the body of the vehicle. I was really afraid I will crack it or break it. So I rather cut underneath that little orange holder, and I will have to glue it back later. I came this way, removed the light, and I pinch that orange holder like this, and it finally, oh yeah, did you hear that? It finally gave, and I carefully was able to remove that glass, that quarter glass. Here you can see the detail of this holder, which nicely holds it from falling on the ground. And here is the detail of that remaining of that adhesive, which is extremely strong, and it still is very slightly soft, so the window doesn't make any weird noises, right? It can move a little bit, but anytime you close the door and that pressure from outside, the air wants to escape, it hits the window, but it will not separate. This is the reason that pressure, when you get your new windshield or these windows installed, this adhesive dries in 20 minutes, but they say for 24 hours, when it's still curing, don't slam your window, right? That's a detail. Even if the window is up, they say close your door carefully, because that new adhesive, you don't want to pop it off. So you can see here how it looks on the glass. Let me show you immediately what is remaining here on the body. And this is the detail. So I was on the surface of that glass, so you can see that buildup is still here. And the number for 3M, it's a 08609, and it's a window weld super fast urethane adhesive for gluing back the windshields or these glasses. I'm not ready to do it right now, but that glue comes in the tube. It's like you have a caulk for painting the houses, the same tube. So I will go ahead, squeeze it all around, maybe trim a little bit, just tiny bit of it here, but go around. Install the other retainer, which I said it's missing. It's actually right here, so I will glue it first. So I have two of them, both of them in the place. And after that, with the new adhesive applied, I will just bring it back. So I said I'm not ready to do it today. And you just put it on. Make sure everything's matching. You can put some tape around to hold it in the place, but obviously, as we discussed again, don't glue it and then go and with the closed window door smash the door, because it will just pop it off. There is so much air actually in the car, the pressure will pop it off. So be careful if you do that. You have to close your door slowly. The work time for these 3M glues is like 30 minutes, but it's recommended that it fully cures overnight or 24 hours. Only after that you can normally close the vehicle again. And that's all from me for today. I'm pretty sure somebody will find this info helpful in the future. And please make sure you are subscribed. I have always way more coming your way soon. Thanks for watching and have a great day, my friend.